Hello there and welcome to the latest edition of Chat of the Day. Today's talking points: Doctor Who, Big Brother and The Flash on Arrow. So let's start off with Doctor Who. Ever since Comic-Con San Diego, where they showed the trailer, there has been big controversy after they showed the 50th anniversary Doctor Who trailer, right? Now, of course, a lot of us who didn't get to see that trailer, we're not too happy. I'm not too happy. This is my point. My point is things have changed. These days, every show, every movie goes to San Diego and shows a trailer. That's fine. But what I don't like and what I'm not happy about is this preferential treatment that the American fans, the American Doctor Who fans are getting. I love the American Doctor Who fans. I love all Doctor Who fans. I'm happy it's such a big success in the States. I'm totally surprised, but ecstatic that one of my favourite shows, one of my favourite characters, one of my favourite heroes is popular in a massive country like the States. That's not the issue. But Doctor Who is a British show. Surely, if any nation is going to get preferential treatment, it should be the Doctor Who fans in the UK. It's a UK show, and we are the licence fee payer. Now, this is what some people in America will say. They will say, "Oh well, BBC Worldwide put a lot of money in there, BBC America," but all that is funded through the licence fee, partly or a lot of. Now, yet I listened to this brilliant podcast called the Doctor Who Podcast. They're brilliant. Now, yesterday they had an American guy on there. He's going to be part of their new team. He's replacing a guy called Trevor. And I'm really sorry to see him go, but doesn't, that's not what I'm here to talk about. He was saying that he agreed with the trailer, that people not should putting the trailer on YouTube, and he agreed that it should be shown at the con first. He was talking about people being rewarded who actually went to the con, slept on the floor. Now let's get this clear. Not everyone lives in America. Not everyone can get to San Diego. Not everyone can get tickets. Us here in the UK can't all afford to get a plane and go to San Diego. It's as simple as that. That is the fact. So I disagree with that really, really strongly. And I find that actually totally offensive, that school of thought. Of course, this guy, being an American fan, because a lot of the American fans are very big Stephen Moffat fans and not so big Russell T Davies fans. So I've got this guy's number already. That's great. I spoke to him on Twitter. He seems like a great guy, a passionate fan. He knows a lot. But I do reject this thing. As soon as that was on the con, a week later, that 50th anniversary trailer should have been online. It should have, even as a special treat to the British viewers, been on the BBC iPlayer. That's just my opinion. So I'm not happy, and I'm not happy to hear this American guy kind of say it's right and it's fair and it's no big deal, and San Diego is an international event and it's too right. Yes, it may be an international event, but and he's talking about it's popular worldwide. Yes, it is popular worldwide, but Doctor Who first we made it popular. If it wasn't for the British fans, Doctor Who wouldn't have even been active by now. So let's not talk about it being an international show. We should get preferential treatment, no question about it. And we certainly should see the trailer before the American fans. And that's not just the big picture here, is it? DVDs and Blu-rays being made available to America before the UK. It is outrageous. Obviously, America makes a lot of money for Doctor Who, and I can't argue with that, and that's great. But that doesn't mean that we should be treated like Oliver asking for some more. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's something that's really upset me and made me angry. Anyway, moving forward, just before I leave Doctor Who behind, there is a rumour this Sunday at 7 p.m. on BBC One, there will be a special Doctor Who Confidential to announce the 12th Doctor. This is purely a rumour. Take it with a pinch of salt. If you look at the listings, it's not on the listings for BBC One. Probably not going to happen. Another empty rumour, probably. We have a new favourite for the 12th Doctor. I forgot his name, but he's an older actor and more prominent actor. It would cost the BBC a lot more money. But hey, I think it would change things up if he was slightly older. A 40, 45-year-old guy is not the end of the world. I know all the little girls will be going, oh no, we want to let him go, we want a pretty guy. Look, you're watching the wrong show, girls. That's not what Doctor Who's about. So I've made my Doctor Who points. Now, let's talk about The Flash, which is more positive because we know now that The Flash will be in 3 episodes of season 2 of Arrow. I'm loving Arrow. It's a great show. But to hear The Flash is going to be on it just excites me all the more. So this is what it looks like is going to happen, and what I've heard. The official stuff is he'll be in episodes 8, 9, and 20 of season 2 of Arrow. He won't have his powers straight away, so I've been told. And that's a story we'll see within the 3 episodes, I think. Then it will spin off, I think, next fall. Not this fall coming, but next fall for a Flash TV show. Obviously, this just posed some questions. Does this mean the Flash won't be in the Justice League movie? He won't never appear in one of the Man of Steel movies? Does this mean the guy playing the Flash in the TV show will appear in a Justice League movie? But that's the same thing with Arrow, isn't it? Will Stephen Amell be appearing in Man of Steel 2 or 3 or whatever? Will he appear in a Justice League movie? We don't know. But I do think it's exciting. I am happy it's happening. And I think the Flash is a character probably more suited to television, to tell his stories. That's just my opinion. Doesn't mean he can't appear in films. It doesn't mean he can't appear in other heroes' films. It's all exciting stuff. DC are moving forward, and I totally advocate what they're doing with this. So The Flash, 3 episodes, season 2 of Arrow, 8, 9, and episode 20. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to Arrow full stop. It should be a brilliant season. But we all know with TV shows, especially the Janelle ones, season 2 is so important. Why Smallville was successful, because we're talking about superhero shows, why Smallville went on for 10 years is season 2. Because season 2 didn't just do what season 1 did. It moved on. Clark started to discover things about his Kryptonian heritage. Lionel Luthor became more prominent as the villain. Things like that. And this is why they moved the characters on, they moved the dynamics on, and that's why Smallville was so successful.